Today, federal regulators passed a new rule requiring publicly traded companies to report their greenhouse gas emissions.
JT Siskowski has you covered on the fight to change the rule to benefit Wisconsin's climate or its business community, including dairy farmers.
Yes, the ayes being 3-2, the matter passes.
With that, the Securities and Exchange Commission passed a new climate rule. It will require publicly traded companies to report their greenhouse gas emissions and also disclose the risks climate change poses to their businesses. Some SEC commissioners argued that this is what shareholders want.
Investors need insight into a company's business, its result, and its financial condition, including material risks it faces.
Many local industries pressured the SEC to change the rule. Cummins Incorporated saying in a letter to the commission, "We offer support for the commission's focus on standardizing GHG emissions data while recommending changes to minimize unintended consequences." Cummins employs hundreds of people at its location here in Stoughton and then elsewhere in the Madison area. But it's not the only business invested in this fight. Wisconsin's dairy industry also urged for change. In its comments to the SEC, the International Dairy Foods Association says even small farms could be harmed. Quote, "Our private company members would be significantly impacted by a final rule, as would the entire dairy supply chain." The industry was concerned about a requirement for public businesses to report the emissions in their supply chains, which might include small family farms. In her own comments, Senator Tammy Baldwin says, quote, "I strongly urge you to take into consideration how the rule could factor into farmers' livelihood." The final rule passed by the SEC dropped the supply chain reporting requirement. One SEC commissioner is lamenting the change.
Today's recommendation adopts an unnecessarily limited version of these disclosures.
In Stoughton, JT Siskowski, 27 News.